Hi guys, hello flamies. Welcome to our new reading, guys. This is our next reading that we're doing on my channel, and wait a minute. So this reading is all about what you need to solve or what you need to figure out in order to come into union with your twin flame. Okay, so we're gonna look into what is most important on your journey, especially at the moment, because you guys know that the energies are always, you know, when you watch this reading, this is when the energy is, you know, when the universe wants you to adapt the energy. This is the energy you are in, basically. And this is the things that you need to work on at the moment, okay? So we're having 4 piles as usual. This time I really loved these cards. Yeah, so choose your pile. Pile 1 has also number 4. Pile 2 has also number 19. Pile 3 has also number 30. And pile 4 has number 26. So choose your pile, choose the picture you're most drawn to, and then we're going to look at, yeah, what you need to work on at the moment in order to come closer to your divine counterpart. Let's call it like this, you know, what you need to work on in order to come closer. Okay, so I see you at the piles, guys. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, and also please like and comment as always. Thank you, guys. Okay, and I see you at the piles. Timestamps are always in the description box. See you. Hello, my pile 1. You chose this gorgeous picture. So I want to put down the cards, but first I want to talk about this beautiful pictures. If you identified with this picture, this picture is all about regret, having, yeah, like having been on this journey and things didn't turn out, you know, the way you wanted it to turn out, or, you know, until now things haven't been, you know, your wish hasn't come true yet, and you're still on the journey. And within your twin flame journey, it was never easy. Yeah, I feel also that a lot of times in your past, like, problems were thrown in your way where, you know, you had to handle them, but they kind of weren't not your problems. It almost feels as if you, you know, you had to also figure out problems of other people, you know, maybe your ex that you were together with, or ex-friends, or, you know, people that are not in your life anymore. But there were a lot of stuff thrown your way. That's why the rose is here, and especially in love in love situations, like in relationships that you had in the past, where you are done. You know, you're at the moment, you are in this mindset that, you know, you fight for yourself. Yeah. You don't really like change, but you accept change as part of your journey. Yeah. And you're really longing for your twin flame to, you know, to have a harmonious connection, and also to have it in 3D. I feel here that you're really wanting to communicate, because she has this rose in her mouth. And this is about, you know, she's biting in the thorns, you know, if you look at this picture. So this is like you really longing for communication with your person, really longing for having some kind of relationship, been through a lot in the past. Okay, so this is what this card signifies. So if you still here and you're with me and you're saying, yes, purple, that's exactly what I've been through, then this is your pile. Okay, so now I'm going to open the pile, and we're going to look at what the universe wants you to do, what the universe wants you continue to do, because I see that you know, you're on this journey for some time now, maybe 4 years, or 4 is a very significant number in your journey. Okay, so let's see what the universe is saying, my pile. Let's put this here. Yeah, and we have solving problems. Look at this. A lot of puzzle pieces, you know, that the universe put in your way. Like, you see how this picture is very colorful. So I feel that you are a very happy person inside. You know, you're not someone that is depressed. But in this journey, you've been thrown on with a lot of stuff. Especially, I feel here that you can't really communicate with your person. I feel that's really hard on you, because you're probably someone who's very happy, someone who is very joyful, very lively. You're not someone that is used to this, you know, and you've been on this journey for some time now, and you've been through the ringer, I'm feeling, you know, and you just want to, you know, to experience these colorful times in this journey, and not always this black and white times, you know. That's what I'm feeling. So let's read what it says, and then we're going to look at the card. It says, today I will face any problems that are mine and work to seek solutions. I realize that there are always challenges in life, but I know that I have the ability to solve them and grow stronger in the process. And I think that's what you've been through. I think that's what you already accomplished, yeah, by solving problems. And the universe is saying, yeah, this is the thing you need to work on. You still need to work on to solve some problems in your life. You know, of course, we're always solving problems, but there's something here, especially about how you see the journey, maybe, or how you there's something here about like facing your problems. Also, we have to face here on this card, you know, facing your problems and really working on yourself. And I feel that you've been through this already. Yeah, this is the Knight of the Prince of Knights. Let me see. I feel this is the Knight of Swords or the Page of Swords. Either way, it does not matter. It's about communication, guys. And again, we have the Rose here. It's like you're holding this connection very precious. But there is kind of like, yeah, there's like, you know, I see this as this werewolf cry almost. You know, we have a vampire here. But this is like going for some time now. And I feel that, let's put this here, because this is this ongoing theme in your connection. It's about the missing communication. And I feel that with your divine counterpart, I don't think there really was a communication until now. Because you're both holding the roses. It's like, kind of like, you know, this is about a communication that's happening in 3D. This is not about 5D communication, guys, okay? This is about communication in 5D, and you're really, you know, this is like this pain. You see how he's also crying out. It's about this pain of wanting to communicate and not being able to, because with the vampire, I also see, you know, the vampire signifies this impossible situation, because vampires are not real, right? So it's this impossible situation of communication, I feel. That this is the next step that you have to figure out. Because look at these color here. Once you solve this conflict here with the communication with your person, I feel that everything will be very colorful. Then I have this card. And this card is, you see how like the candle wax is on there? So, yeah, this is again the Two of Knives. This is about, you know, not being able to see what is going on with your person. Wanting to know. Wanting, like, this is also about making decision. And this card is like, you know, you've already been on this journey for quite some time. So you can almost immediately make a decision without even looking. Yeah. But you see her eyes are bloody, you know, it's almost as if your eyes are ripped out. You see this here in this card. And with the wax, I feel it's very painful, but at the same time the journey is, with the wax here, at the same time the journey is fulfilling. It's kind of like, that's why the rose also is here. It has two sides to it, you know, your journey has two sides to it. On the one side, it's very fulfilling, very colorful. Your journey is very colorful in some parts. But this non-communication thing is really, you know, it's really making you ache a lot, because I see that you communicate with your person, but not via 3D. Yeah, look at this. We have the Nine of Grails, yeah. This is union. Look at again the rose. This is crazy. Like how many, we have the rose here, we have the rose here, and we have the rose here. This is like a, you guys love each other very much. Like I see this here as, you know, this longing for each other, wanting to be together in 3D. Because the Nine of Grails is about wish fulfillment. This is what you want. And this longing is what is solving this problem I'm feeling here. If you guys keep longing and trying to work it out somehow, I feel that, you know, I feel this problem. Because also Gemini is also about communication. Yeah, I really feel it's about this, you know, really wanting to be together, really longing for each other. And this is on both ends. And especially in the 5D, yeah. And here we have the Five of Knives, you know, we have this dark angel watching you sleep. I feel that your person's higher self, however you want to interpret this, because, you know, because higher selves are not dark angels, you know. This means maybe they're lust, maybe they're devil side, okay? Because the devil side speaks of lusting and wanting to have this connection, wanting to have this in 3D. And I feel that this lust, that's why it's maybe a dark angel, is coming to you and visiting you in your dreams, or, you know, in reality when you're sleeping. They're dreaming of you maybe because they're visiting you. Let's put this here because this is your wish. Yeah, pile one. You're, you know, there's something here about solving this problem of communication. I feel once this is solved, then you guys are in 3D basically having some kind of wonderful journey, because the only thing that's missing is you guys who really see each other, being with each other in 3D, having this in 3D. That's what I'm feeling is missing, because there's 5D traveling, there's 5D communication, there's this longing also from the masculine's end. So there is everything here. The only thing that is this rose with a thorn is that you guys need to solve the problem of being together. I wanna use the, you know, this is the Bicycle Favole deck, card deck, poker deck. I wanna ask more questions. You see how beautiful these cards are. So let's see. First of all, I want to shuffle, and then let's ask what you need to do to be in union, in 3D union. What problem you need to solve, okay? Let's figure this out, my pile one. What problem? Okay. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about, you know, living in two different worlds. Having two different lives in 3D. You guys are not together, yeah. This is your divine counterpart, the Knight of Pentacles. Like the whole journey is like effing slow. You have to speed this journey up to come into union. It's like of mixing these two. Yeah, it's all in the 3D, guys. This in 5D, you guys are in union. Three of Pentacles. There's a third party blocking this. That's why this angel is so sad. You see how this angel is like really sad? Yeah, you guys need to overcome the slowness of this process. You guys, you know, you have to walk from the 2 to the 3. This also means walking, you know, the Knight of Pentacles means this journey is very slow, going from the 2 to the 3. This is also meaning two separate worlds to unite the worlds, okay? Because the 3 is also the couple and the union with God or spirit. So this is like walking from, you know, to two different worlds to union. And this is taking effing slow. It's all about in communication, taking off your masks, you know, really communicate with each other, and to not block away the energies. This is like, or even putting on masks to communicate, but try to meet each other in 3D here. I don't know what this is. If there's something here about this is in two different worlds and it's very hard to meet up. But try it, guys. I mean, one of you has to make a step, and I think here it's kind of like your higher selves are really longing for this 3D union, but the journey is like really, really slow. Okay, but this is what needs to happen. Here needs to happen a 3D communication, and then you guys, this is the problem that you gotta solve. Okay, so that's all what I'm having, my pal one. I hope you like this reading. Take care. Bye, Flamies. Hello, my pile 2. You chose this beautiful card. So if you identify with this picture, this is your pile. So first I want to say something to the number 19. The number 19 is the Sun card in tarot. This is all about enlightenment. And this card in this deck means that you are studying the occult. It means that you are really into finding out everything about your journey. You can read tarot, okay. If you're not reading tarot, you might be interested and you do something with tarot, or you did something with tarot. You're definitely checking out readers. That's why, of course, you're watching also my channel. Yeah, it's like you're really interested in getting to know more about the journey, about the whole thing, about twin flames. You might be even, you know, checking out everything about divine counterparts on the internet, about, you know, physics, everything what is involved in this whole journey, you know, trying to look in all the different directions of this whole journey. That's what's going on, my pile 2. That's what this card means, that you're really interested in broaden your horizon, especially about this journey, which is very good. So let's open the cards and look at what the universe is saying, what you can do to really move closer to your person and solve problems and come into union. And first want to use this before I use these cards. Okay, it says feeling good. Today I will let go of my need to be in pain and to suffer through crisis. I ask God for assistance in moving as quickly as possible through my sad feelings and problems. I ask for help in experiencing joy, peace and gratitude every day. I will accept what's good in my life today. So this is about focusing on the good things in life, you know, not, you know, if you're reading something on the internet about this whole journey and you're like, you know, on the verge of giving up and saying, oh my gosh, what is this journey, you know? I feel that you are, either you are already a reader too, or you are someone that also has a tarot channel, or you are someone that's very interested in all these things that have to do with the journey. I feel that sometimes, you know, you almost want to turn away. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that, you know, you're almost saying this is too dark. This is nothing I can accomplish. This is nothing I can conquer. So I just focus on my own life and I just forget about the journey. Or, you know, you're oftentimes you're getting sad by how crazy hard this journey is. Yeah, and the universe is saying what you need to overcome is this, like, that this journey is really taking you down. You know, try to see the things that you have accomplished in this journey. Try to see the things that make you happy. Try to focus on small things in your life. You know, don't see the whole thing of this journey as, you know, at the moment it's very hard for you to overcome things. So you know, you're not in union with your person. And I feel that sometimes, you know, this is part of why we're saying, well, it's never going to work out, and then turn away and, you know, settle down with a soulmate, or maybe not being interested in this whole twin flame journey anymore. And I feel that's what the universe needs to say. You need to feel joy again. Also with the number 19, that's about the sun. That's about having a beautiful, happy, you know, find happiness in your life, my pal too. So let's look at the cards. We have the Prince of Scepters. That is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is about feeling passionate. This is about passion. This is about moving very fast forward. So this is about taking your, you know, scepter in your hand and really moving forward. Really, yeah. Also, we have this. We see this heart here. You see this? I don't know if I can, yeah. I think you see it. It's like really moving forward with love and really moving forward with passion and excitement. I feel here that sometimes you forget the excitement about the journey. You're like, oh my gosh, what is this? No way. No, I don't want it. Yeah, and we also have the Three of Knives here. This is heartbreak and not wanting it, you know. And we see here the putting the snow over it. That means that you want to, you know, you don't want to take the journey. It's like we see the rose here. It's like you saying no. It's about having a good balance in life, I'm feeling. Yeah, and I feel sometimes because you do that, because you read, you could even read tarot for yourself. I feel sometimes you are missing this balance of this good feeling in your life about the journey. It's all about very dull sometimes, yeah, and very frozen. We see here that the journey is oftentimes very frozen. And in order to come back out of this mindset, it's about really feeling the sun. It's about really feeling this passion, this lust. Here I feel you need to like even dive deeper into the whole thing. Yeah, become the Queen of Wands. Look at this. We have a couple here. The Prince of Scepters and the Queen of Scepters. That's a couple. That's you guys. That's you are the passionate couple. Yeah, you are the divine couple. In order to come together, I see that you guys just have to live your passion. If you guys live equally your passion, whatever your passion is, this could be about your soul work. Yeah, it could be. Because, you know, this is about reading cards. And, you know, for many of us, this is our soul work. Whatever you embody as your soul work, you might be already in it. You might have found it already, because we see here the scepter at the, like the cross. And it's blooming with all the roses. And so I'm feeling that you are already in your soul work. You both of you are doing your soul work, because your cross is already blooming and he is like really jumping into it. Yeah, if this is your divine counterpart, the masculine is really jumping into it. So definitely you guys are very far already in the journey. I see both of you very involved. Look at these cards. They're already the same. So basically universe is saying just get these mood swings in order, because I'm feeling here with Three of Knives, a lot of times you feel heartbroken, but you don't have to. You can feel good. Everything is all right. I don't think, guys, here there is like a problem in your journey. It feels like more like an internal problem. Of course, the whole twin flame journey is about the balance of the masculine and the feminine. And I feel that's here what you need to do inside of yourself, divine feminine. You need to feel good. You need to find the passion, and you need to see that everything looks perfect here. You don't have to be in this state of heartbreak. You actually don't have to, because everything is fine. And I think that you might even hear this from other readers, or you might even see this in yourself when you read cards, but you're not trusting it. I'm having the feeling that you're not trusting it here. So pile 2, you need to overcome the sadness, this thinking that everything is wrong, because actually nothing is wrong. You guys are very passionate, even towards each other, and this is in 3D. I want to know what you need to overcome to come into union. What pile 2 needs to overcome to come into union? We have the Two of Swords. You're both looking into the same direction. Look at this. But what the thing is, you guys still wear your masks. So this tells me that you're not you have not looked into each other's eyes. You look into the same direction, yeah? But you have not found each other in 3D. That means that you have not met yet, okay? You have not met yet. But definitely this is also about, bringing the divine feminine and the divine masculine inside of yourself into balance. Yes. 8 of Wands. Wow, these cards are so gorgeous. This is about finding joy in the everyday. That's what I'm seeing very much. She's like hugging this statue, you know. It's like, even if your journey is just a statue, it's just a a thing living in your mind, it can be done in 3D. Yeah, it can be done. You got to work on yourself. I also see the Eight of Pentacles always as a working on oneself in 3D. Working on yourself. Really try to come into this balance of your mindset. Come into this balance, Divine Feminine, of feeling good. Yeah, 9 of... these 2 cards just fell down. You know, you see how she... Like the 9 of Cups, it's like your wish fulfillment is almost there. But you're having the black rose in your mouth. You see this here? It's like you're seeing it darker than it actually is. Your wish fulfillment, look at this, there's a progression. We have the 8 and the 9. It's a different suit, yeah. But it's, you know, when you work hard, your wish can fulfill. Oh my gosh, and the 10 of Cups came out as well, because these 2 cards fell down. Yeah, look at this. You actually can be so happy. Look at the butterfly. The change is already here, but you're not seeing it. Look how she has closed her eyes. Guys, you are already almost in union in 3D. Because you're looking into the same direction. I also see this with this couple here. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I feel here this is a mindset of yours that you have to balance out your mindset. Okay, Divine Feminine. You make the journey darker as it is. It's like you're not seeing that you guys are almost in union. 10 of Cups is the emotional union of the 2 twin flames in 3D. You're not seeing it. Look at how the progression, isn't that crazy? You already progressed so much in this journey, Divine Feminine. Believe in yourself. This is about find joy in everyday life. Work on yourself. Work on your also work-life balance. Try to be happy about things. And then everything will fall into place. You almost reached the 10 of Cups, okay? Wow, this journey is also very passionate. You guys are very passionate together. And this lust to be together, this is what's driving you to this 10 of Cups. There's not much needed here, guys. Okay? Pile 2. That's all what I'm having. Take care, my flamies. Pile 2. Bye. Hello, my pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to look into what you need to do in order to come into union with your person. Okay? So we got number 30 here. So yeah, let's turn around the cards first and then I'm going to read this, okay? So we have number 30 here. Gorgeous. So then we have 2 of Skulls. I'll show you the cards. This is the Vampire deck. It's gorgeous. I should work more with this because it really fits the whole aesthetic here. We have the 7 of Knives. We have the Ace of Scepters. This is the Ace of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Scepters here. And we have Releasing Fear. And I want to read this. It says, today I will ask God to help me let go of my need to be afraid. I welcome peace, trust, acceptance, and safety into my life. I will make a point of listening to my healthy, rational fears and will relinquish all the others. Interesting. Let's see what this number 30 is about, because she's hugging herself. If you look at this, you know, this is like she's hugging herself. This is like almost this, but let's read this. It says, the Garden of Cruel Thorns. It's about protection and vulnerability. Yeah, that's why she's hugging herself. And it says, you feel the need to protect yourself. Yeah, don't let misunderstandings change who you are. It is completely natural to put up barriers, but far better to face situations head on. So what you need to do in order to feel into union, you have to make a step, my pile 3. This is something about, you know, like, you know what you have to do, because this tells me the 2 of Scepters. This is like really, you know, taking a leap of faith This is like walking on your path. And I feel here it's from the divine counterpart's end, yeah, because we have the divine masculine here. I feel that it's about losing fear of moving into the right direction. And the divine masculine side is in each and every one of us. It's the side of really taking action. So it's about losing the fear and letting go of releasing this fear of doing the wrong actions. Just do it, you know. This is about, I feel here that you know, we see that she has like blood here coming out of her mouth. So maybe you stopped talking about the topic. Maybe you stopped expressing yourself because you are fearful what happens in this connection, in this twin flame connection, if you say more stuff, you know. So maybe you stopped. Of course there is no communication with your person. I really, you know, that's the I really feel that, because that's the you know, in most of our cases, that's the thing that's given. Otherwise, you would not look at tarot, because, you know, you could talk to your person yourself. But in most of our twin flame journeys, there is the need to communicate with our counterpart and not knowing what we should do, you know, in order to move forward. And here, Spirit is saying, there's a lot of passion between the two of you, yeah? But the cross, I mean, the passion is forbidden. There's something here where you cannot reach out and really satisfy this passion. The both of you feel this very much, this passion. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. That's a continuation. It's like this passion gets more and more and more. It's like you guys really feel that. You guys really have an increasing passion for each other, but it's like you cannot live out this passion. That's why, you know, she's hugging herself, basically. You cannot live out this passion in your journey with each other in 3D. So yeah, with the Seven of Knives, you know, this is like the mindset of always thinking someone wants to stab you in the back. It's like this feeling of, oh my gosh, if I do this, then, you know, Spirit is stabbing me in the back, or something will stab me in the back, and I have to wear a mask. We see the mask here. And, you know, a lot of times, especially at night times, I feel that you're thinking about this, because this is a thought process. This is about, you know, something bad will happen if I do this, because we see all the blood here on the floor. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, when I open up to my person, when I go to them and I talk to them and I do the first step, yeah, this is about making a move. This is all about going up to them and making a move, like really stepping into action. And you feel if you do that, you think about this, pile 3, but you're like, every time you're getting, you know, this fear, oh my gosh, something bad will happen if I do this, or if we come into 3D union and I have like a passionate night with my person, oh my gosh, you know, the next day they are gone again and I start this journey from the beginning again. No, guys, yeah, everything what will happen, believe that everything is guided. This is very important in this journey. Also, you need to believe that no matter what happens when you guys come into 3D union, sometimes in the journey there are, especially now with Mercury retrograde, you know, we have Mercury right now being in retrograde. So a lot of times your twin flame comes back, or you think of doing a step or move towards your twin flame, but every time it's like, you know, this is the Two of Pentacles. This is like, I feel this fear is even on both of your ends. You mirror in this fear, you and your person mirror, and that's why nothing is happening, because it's like every time you want to do a step towards this person, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not doing this again. I did it once. Maybe you opened up once and you're like, no, not doing this again. But on the other hand, the divine masculine wants to experience you, but they're also afraid. You know, I feel this is going vice versa. Like, this is like both of you mirroring in this, and that's why nothing is happening. I mean, if no one's doing a move, then nothing, of course, nothing will happen in 3D, you know? That's like it always is, right? But I'm not talking about toxic twin flame connections or fake twin flames, because a lot of times a fake twin flame mirrors a real twin flame. They also come back, or they contact you, yeah. But you will know inside of your heart, because a toxic connections, once you're over it, you don't feel any passion anymore. It's like gone. You don't want this person coming back. And if they come back, you're not reacting because you're over it, you know. This is different for this one here because we have the cross, the burden in the middle. There is a lot of passion, you know. The Ace of Wands is the most passionate cards in every deck, and we see all these beautiful red roses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is an important number here, yeah. Yeah, 10 could also signify my English could also signify that you know, you're really having this passion, you're feeling this passion, but every time you want to make a move, you're not. And the same is for the other party, yeah. So I really feel that in order to come into union here in 3D, because we're talking about 3D union, you guys are in union here in 5D, because I mean, having this much passion and thoughts about each other and wanting to have this and being fear involved, I know that you're guided, but you know, in order to love yourself, in order to be with this person, someone gotta make a step, right? Let me see, what else, universe? What do they need to do part 3 in order to come into union? Whoosh! So many cards. Okay, 1. I want to get 3 cards. Okay, 2. 3. So, yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles. You see this yearning for each other, you know, this yearning, this learning, this wanting to be together but not being able to, because the 8 of Pentacles always speaks of, a lot of times it speaks that everything has to go by the book, by the rules, step by step. So you're not doing, you know, here it's like you and your person are not doing any movement because you feel that everything has to be according to the rules. It's like, it's no pulse, like no impulsive reaction. And the universe is saying, yeah, you need to have this impulsive reaction towards each other. Otherwise, this is not working. 6 of Wands, yeah, especially the Divine Feminine, you're longing. You want to move up, you know, you want to move into another step of this connection. This is about, look at this, she's doing the same pose. Like, what the F? You see this? Also, this card speaks of protection, so know that this connection is protected. Maybe you feel vulnerable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it says vulnerable, this card also. Both of you feel vulnerable to go out, to step out of your inner self. I feel there's a lot of fear you have to step out from, yeah. 6 of Wands, this is also about a third party, maybe, you know, you're not coming outside, or there are outside forces hindering you guys to make a move in 3D. Yeah, because I was immediately seeing here a career maybe hindering this. Yeah, 7 of Swords. This is about, you know, the 7 of Swords is like always having this mindset that something bad is going to happen. It's exactly this card again. It's like, oh my gosh, when I do this, it's like this overthinking. You know, if I do this, then someone will stab me in the back. I will end up bad, you know. Definitely. Definitely. I definitely feel that what you have to do in order to come into union is that one of you, pile 3, has to make the first move in 3D. You know, that there has to be a transformation here of this whole passion that you're having. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of lust, a lot of wanting to be together, but a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear involved. What if we don't make it? What if this is not working out? What, you know, a lot of overthinking, and this has to stop, pile 3. You gotta need to release fear. That something bad is happening, for example, okay? Yeah. So that's all what I'm having, my pile 3, for you this time in this reading. I hope you really like this reading, and I see you again in our next readings. Bye! Hello, my part 4. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this beautiful card, 26. I want to put down the cards first, and then we're going to read. My decoration is not really fitting. Now it's fitting in the picture. Sometimes you have to readjust. Okay, so we have number 26. We also have, oh, I love these cards. Look at this. This is beautiful to this decoration, right? The 10 of Knives. The 8 of Skulls. The 9 of Scepters. That's the 9 of Wands. Look at how passionate she is, going crazy. Like the feminine here is going crazy. And then letting relationships flow. Today I will stop trying to control my relationships. I will participate at a reasonable level and let the other person do the same. I can let go, knowing that the relationship will find its own life or not, and that I don't have to do all the work, only my share. Yeah, I feel you know, pile 4. I saw this here. Look at this card. It's all, you know, we see a feminine here. Is this a feminine? No, it's a masculine. Yeah. But at first I thought it's a feminine. So I feel with the 8 of Skull, that's the 8 of Pentacles. You see that this masculine is very concentrated on making their own magic. And they're kind of holding the skull up. I see the skull as your relationship, that they want to have a pause in this right now. So they're holding it up because they're concentrating on manifesting other things. You see this here? So he's like the magician, especially the 8 of Skulls is about a workplace, about a career, about focusing on their own stuff. Okay, so I feel the masculine here is not concentrated on your soul journey. Okay, and this is about this, you yearn for this connection. Look at this divine feminine here. I mean, there's nothing more I have to say to this. This is how the divine feminine is feeling. And here in this case, because I don't want to address, because I know divine masculines are watching me as well. So it could be that you are the divine masculine watching me, not focusing on this connection right now, but on your career. And you're watching this. This is how your feminine feels. And if you are feminine, this is how you feel. You're very passionate about this. But again, she's holding the cross. You see this? He's in the same hand. He's holding the skull and she's holding the cross. Meaning both of you know that there's a pause in this connection. Both of you know that he's concentrated on his career or whatever he tries to manifest for him. And, you know, she is standing there at the graveyard. We see this here. In this beautiful dress. Look how she dressed up. Like this is like really wanting to seduce the divine counterpart, right? Because she's not standing like in like, look at her clothing. That's like, you know, she wants this. We also have Aries here. I see Aries is all about passion and, you know, longing and lust. And yeah, the 9 of Scepters is also a very, very passionate card. It's about fighting for this connection, you know, really fighting for this, really doing everything possible, what you can. You know, the divine feminine here in this case is really doing everything possible. But at the end, you know, she's stabbed in her stomach here. Yeah, at the end, she's laying there, the 10 of Knives, and she doesn't know what to do anymore. This is also a very passionate card. I mean, the 10 of Knives is also the 10 of Swords, right? Yeah, so this is about having tried it all, having done it all, really fought for the relationship, but with a Gemini there is no communication. So this is like longing for communication, but you don't know how, what else you should do. We see all the spider webs. You know, this is this card of you have to just be in the moment and you cannot do anything to revive this relationship or this situation. It's something where, you know, divine feminine, when you are in such a connection, there are a lot of you know, this connection comes in waves, And like the fish here, you're like swimming with each other. It's kind of like a water dance. I always call it like a dance with each other. And in order to dance with each other, you also have to accept the the other party steps, right? And especially the divine masculine is guiding this connection. If you're dancing, a lot of times, like in pair dancing, the divine masculine, the masculine counterpart is leading. Yeah. So in divine counterpart connections, in twin flame connections, we know that it's the other way around. The divine feminine is leading, but the divine masculine is leading the 3D. Whereas the divine feminine is guided by spirit, and she's leading the 5D, the spiritual realm oftentimes, yeah? And in order for that to change, it has to turn around. It has to be that divine feminine is ruling her own 3D life, whereas the divine masculine is really falling into the guidance by spirit, because, he cannot just, how do you say, as a divine masculine, you cannot just manifest everything in 3D. What I'm seeing he's doing here, it's the 8 of Skulls. It's the 3D life. He's like manifesting a perfect career, possessions, everything what he needs in this 3D life for himself. And he's not focused on spirit. So it's like he's turning away his back, or he's turning away from spirit, because either he's not believing in the journey, or he is not awakened. Yeah, a lot of times in twin flame connections, the divine counterpart is not awakened, or he chooses to, because sometimes they are awakened and they know a lot about this journey, but they don't want it. Yeah, this could be as well. And what will you do, divine feminine? What will you do if the divine counterpart, the masculine, says no, I don't want it? You can't run behind him and chase him forever. This is very important here, that leave him be. If you want that, if he wants to right now focus on his career, you also don't know what the reasons behind this is. Is it maybe to be with you in the future and to create a perfect base for this? Or is it for his own selfish reasons? We don't know. We cannot look into this person's mind. So this is the point where you, divine feminine, really have to step back and really think, okay, we don't know for what reason he's doing this. Maybe he wants to establish a base for us. Maybe he wants to come forward after his career. We don't know what this is, what he needs to finish first. But if he has to think that he has to finish something in 3D first, then leave him be. Then let him do that. Because if you would destroy that, if you would chase him, and he would come back to you, and he would focus on this twin flame connection, it would not make any sense, because the next day he would be gone again, because he is focused on manifesting this. He's not focused on this journey at the moment. Yeah, and you gotta dance this in flow. If he's focused on his 3D, then be focused on your 5D, divine feminine. Yeah, it says the philosopher's soul. It's about instincts. You are a free spirit, and when your wings are clipped, you feel frustrated and anxious. You are about to break free from familiar pattern in your life, and more importantly, you will find out very soon who you are meant to be and what your purpose is. Yeah. You have felt for a while that change was coming, and with a quiet, hungry aggression, you will secure the goal that you seek. You are destined for great things, and there is a sense of determination about you. Nothing will stop you reaching your goal. As you embrace new opportunities, you must go in with your eyes wide open. Trust your instincts, and you will not be wrong. That said, the future looks rosy, so nip any negative thoughts in the bud and begin to plan for new opportunities. This is about you, divine feminine, trusting the whole process, because spirit is always guiding this. That means if spirit wants, or if the divine masculine is very much focused on their 3D life and they want to manifest, you don't know why, yeah? But we know that spirit is guiding everything. So spirit is also guiding this. So there must, of course, be a reason. It could be selfish, of course, but then spirit will work with the divine masculine in order to figure that out. But it could be as well about his soul task. And especially, as I said before, if you have a divine counterpart who's famous, because that's, you guys are on my channel, their soul work is their 3D work, because they reach people with their healing. And, you cannot distinguish this soul work that is needed also for a base as a twin flame connection, you cannot distinguish this from their 3D life. So it's kind of, you blame the masculine for, you know, manifesting everything in 3D, but what you're forgetting then, divine feminine, is that we have to think also that we have to support this, because this is the soul work. The same as the divine masculine needs to support our work, you know, whatever the divine feminine is, doing with spirit. Because we're the rulers of the 5D, right? We're the rulers with spirit. So this kind of has to be accepted by the masculine as well. If they don't believe in the journey, if they say, well, whatever this twin flame journey, you know, whatever you're doing with your card readings and your stuff, this is BS. If they say something like that, that's not working. You know, it's like the masculine has to be in flow with what you're doing with spirit, and you got to be in flow with what the masculine is doing with spirit. It's a fully acceptance of both ends. And if you do that, divine feminine, you will see how more and more you move closer. Yeah, it's like a dance. Let's call it a dance. Let's call it a relationship dance. I mean, no matter if you're twin flames, you always have to do a relationship dance, right? But in this context, especially with such a special bond, it's extremely important that we need to focus on ourselves, and we need to focus on balancing these things, and we need to focus on our own soul journey, divine feminine. Yeah, so don't chase that divine masculine if they're not interested at the moment of being with you in whatever respect, you know, in texting you and in wanting to spend time with you. Maybe they have someone else in their life. Maybe it's not career, but it's a person that is parting you to. That leave it be. Just leave it be, because it's nothing that you can, we are spiritual beings, but we are not spirit, right? We are still on this 3D earth wandering around, and spirit is guiding this, not we as divine feminine. Yeah, we are guiding our life as well, but we're not guiding this person's life. And as a divine feminine, you always have, or this is what the thing, you always see the potential in a relationship. Yeah, and you always see, oh my gosh, we could be this and we could be that. But at the end of the day, it's two people, right? And if one person is not wanting this is like for every relationship. The Four of Wands came through, twin flame again. If the other person is not wanting this, you cannot do anything against this. It's like you don't force people into relationships, right? So it's very important for this connection to flow freely here. This is what you need to change. Don't hold on too close here. Just let it have its own flow, this whole connection. Whatever it is, whatever dance you're doing, guys, leave it to the universe. This is very important. Again, we have the Four of Wands. This is the beautiful cards. Look at these gorgeous cards. This is the, again, confirmation that this is your twin flame. And I see that you're sad. I see it. All of us are sometimes in stages, when we could be like, oh my gosh, I wish this person would be with me at the moment, because there's so much passion, There's so much you want to share with your person. But yeah, it's like, this is like even traveling alone and, doing your soul work, and you want your masculine to share it with your masculine. This whole pile is about sharing experience and wanting to share things, traveling together, doing things together, and you cannot do this. Yeah, I understand. Always have to wear a mask, always have to hide. You cannot really do your music. I understand, divine feminine, because a lot of times, we all go through this. We all have these stages in this connection where it's like, why is he or she not with me? Why am I experiencing all of this alone? Why is my masculine not with me? Why are they with someone else? It's like sometimes we don't understand, but sometimes it has to be like this. Look at him, the King of Hearts. This is your person. It's like the love is so big, but love also means letting go, and there's this famous saying, and I always say this, there's this famous saying of, if you love someone, you gotta let him go. If he loves you, he will come back. Yeah, but he won't come back if he's not healed. And I feel that your divine counterpart really has to concentrate on their soul task at the moment. Yeah, so this is about him really manifesting in 3D, the soul task, healing all these people. And you know, if they do such an important task of, if this is not a selfish reason for what they do, you know, Spirit will always call them out if they do it for a selfish reason and they leave you be because of other reasons. But if it's about their soul work and they gotta heal and help a lot of people, Spirit will not interfere. Spirit will, of course, leave you guys separated, because if that means that he can concentrate on his soul task, it's important, you know, it's very important. So as a divine feminine, you need to let this go, you know, you need to let this flow. This is very important. Don't control this, because Spirit is controlling this. You as a divine feminine, it's very important to trust Spirit. And as a divine counterpart, or as a divine masculine, here it's important to also think about the divine feminine, how she's yearning for this. You know, if you are a divine masculine watching me and you know about your feminine wanting to be with you, but you can't at the moment, then try to find things on, you know, how you guys can communicate. What can you do in order to, you know, make the situation a little bit more pliable in 3D? What can you do that she doesn't feel that lonely if you want her? You know, because it's always about wanting. Do I want this or do I not want this? Well, if I don't want this relationship, then of course, you know, it's better to stay away and not communicate. But if I want this, why am I not doing anything? Well, there are always, you know, things in 3D that every masculine can do in order to show their appreciation, yeah? So this is what needs to change for you guys coming into union, yeah? Just to be yourself, be focused on your own stuff, and just let the universe take over, because everything is guided in these connections, yeah? Okay, guys, that's all what I'm having. I hope you like this reading, and I'm saying goodbye for now. I see you again next time. Bye!